Hey y'all, how you doing? I'm doing just fine. Just getting ready to do my face routine for the night, and thought I'd make a video about something that is really devastating to people. Um, I myself, luckily, have never been a part of it happening, but a lot of people do, and that is catfishing. Um, I was lucky enough to actually grow up with the computers. The first computer that was ever in my house as a kid, which was more in my mid to late teens, was a Commodore 64/128. And we literally could switch it over from one to the other. Now, when we wanted to play a game on it, you basically had to program to play the game, to advance in it and load it and all this other stuff. You literally had to be a programmer. So, I'm not illiterate when it comes to using computers and technology. I've learned a lot over the years. But there are a lot of people that don't have that kind of savviness. And it's happening all too often that people meet up, begin a relationship, and then later down the road you find out, wow, that none of that was true. It is very easy to make acquaintances and friends online, and it's very easy to share information. And as children, most of us are taught trust. You take things at face value until it's proven otherwise. That old good adage, turn the other cheek. And that's all well and good, but before you employ, unconditional trust and turning the other cheek, you need to use common sense, because there are people out in this world that are all about taking anything they can from anybody they can. And it's extremely sad, because the good-hearted and kind people among us, I consider myself one, usually end up getting taken advantage of. Unfortunately, as well, it is normally the older generation that gets taken advantage of more often than not, because when an elderly person gets online, they're probably more than likely looking for a relationship to ease the loneliness and be a part of somebody's life. So they will get online without knowing how to search and verify things that people tell you. And it is necessary to verify things, especially in this day and age, because on the computer or phone you can pretty much say anything you want, whether it's true or not. And some people will have no problem lying to you 24/7. They really don't care. As long as they get money out of it, they really don't care. So we need to use a lot of common sense on this. If you start talking to someone online and it progresses quickly, there's nothing wrong with that. But if in that progression they start asking for money, you don't do it. I barely even lend money to people I've known for years. I don't ask for money either. I think it is a good way to ruin a good relationship by asking for money, because if you all ever have a falling out after that, then that money is going to be held over your head until you give it back. I have had several experiences online through Facebook where I have been friended by people, which a lot of times if I get a friend request, I'll usually accept, unless I go to that person's profile and it has no posts, no friends, no anything. Usually at that point, I'm not gonna friend them, accept the friend request, because sorry, that's just janky in this day and age. But I had one person message me, send me a friend request, and we started talking. And I love talking to people, I really do. But after not even 24 hours, he gives me this sob story of how he's stuck somewhere. I don't remember where. He's stuck somewhere and needs to get money to his daughter who is somewhere else, and he can't get out of the country where he's at. It might have been Canada, I don't know. But giving me all this sob story. He's got medical problems and has to get his medications and needs to send money for his daughter for this or that, or I don't remember all the details, but I'm like, no, I don't give money to people I don't know, because I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. And there's no way in hell I'm going to voluntarily send money to someone that I just met when my income is well below the poverty level. Ain't gonna happen. So once he did that, I immediately blocked him, and then I put up a notice on my page that, this is the name this guy's going by, and this is his photo. He's a scammer. And in that time where I had friended him, he had gone ahead and started going through my friends list and talking to them and asking for them for money as well. So, I outed him, and I definitely did not give any money. I've had a lot of other people, not a lot, I've had other people that I would be talking to on Facebook Messenger. And again, it was in a quick time of meeting them, like chatting for a few days, but really not very long. And then I get the inevitable, oh, can you use your phone so I can, or can you give me your phone number so I can use it to have a code sent to it, and then you can tell me the code because I'm locked out of my Facebook account and I can't get in, and I can't do this, I can't do that. And, I need you to do this code for me. And I'm like, you're locked out of Facebook, but you're using Facebook Messenger. Sorry. I know it is plausible, but no. I don't know you from Joe Blow down the streets. I sure as hell ain't gonna give you my phone number. I only give my phone number to people I really know. Needless to say, the first time I kind of let it slide. Chatted a few more times, and then boom, right back at it. Let me have your phone number so I can, tell them to send you a code for you to send that code to me. I'm like, I already said no. I'm not comfortable doing anything like that. No. And after that time, I blocked them. Plain and simple. Removed from friends list, blocked them. Sorry, you're not gonna pull it over on me. And then I've heard about it a lot. I think I've only experienced it once, where you get a call or a message from Microsoft saying that your computer has a virus and you need to contact them so they can get access to your computer so they can remove the virus. Doesn't work that way. Microsoft, one, isn't going to call you. You cannot tell from a different computer if another computer has a virus in it. What they're doing is they want you to give them access, then they implant a virus, and then they get all your information. And then usually ask you to pay them to remove the virus that they just put in. Unless you share access with your phone or computer, nobody can tell you've got a virus on it. Plain and simple. Just that easy. They can't do it unless you have already given them permission, which hopefully you haven't. I get emails all the time from, I don't know, Amazon, PayPal, places like that are telling me, okay, well, your account is been closed off, got a temporary hold on your account because there's something going on with it. And they, of course, want you to click the link and, contact them immediately so they can get this problem resolved. Uh-uh. Most times that's bullshit. Plain and simple. They're looking to get you in so they can get access to your information. I recently got an email from Amazon saying that they had put a hold on my account because an item was purchased that was very expensive. It was I think it was the newest iPhone or something. And they said it was like, I don't know, $1,200, something like that. And I needed to contact them so we could verify that, I had ordered this and it was okay and all this other stuff. And I didn't click the link. Instead, I used my app, my Amazon app, to go to my Amazon page, look at transactions, looking at pending transactions. Ain't nothing there. Another fucking scam. Period. These people are smart. They can code and put it in the links that they give you. I may not be correct, but I believe they can actually have it where as soon as you click that link, a virus is automatically downloaded to your electronic device. And I mean, these people are smart. They know what the fuck they're doing, and they're counting on people being either unknowledgeable or too busy to realize that it ain't right, that it just ain't gonna be that way in reality. So you really have to use common sense more than ever these days, because people can be scum. No way around it. They can be scum. And you have worked hard your whole life to get what you have, and to voluntarily give it all away to someone you've only talked to in emails or text messages, probably haven't even heard their voice, certainly haven't FaceTimed or met in person. Just don't do it. That money, you have worked for your money. It's not feasible to give it away to other people that you don't know. And yeah, you can be in a relationship for a very long time, and they only ask for money, every now and then. But still, they're asking for money. I know one of the favorite catfish scams is a person is an American citizen. They're in a foreign country, have had a traumatic incident happen, whether it be a mugging or, their stuff stolen, whatever. They are being detained by that country's authorities because they either, most of the time they need money for taxes. They'll also throw in that, they're part of a big construction company or an oil company, and they have spend all their money or need money to get these items for that job, which is a load of bullshit. If you are working for a company, that company's going to pay for that shit. If you're self-employed, that's different, but you don't take on commitments you can't pay for either. And then, you know, as they start getting money from these people they're catfishing, they're like, oh, you know, I really want to come see you, but I was just told my visa has expired. Really? Give me a break. Your passport has expired and you can't leave the country. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. These people are very creative, and one of the very first signs that something isn't right is they're American citizens, but they can't even speak English properly. There is websites on the internet that you can go to check out the list of things that these catfish say to you, saying that, oh, you know, I just wrote this for you and here it is, when they've actually plagiarized it. And there is lists upon lists of typical things that these catfishers say to people to make them feel special, to make them feel less lonely, to earn their trust. And 9 times out of 10, they don't have the proper grammar that a freaking second grader would have. A second grader speaks better English than these people. And you really, really gotta stop and think. Some people don't have a very good intuition or gut response. I, on the other hand, mine works overtime a lot. I am the most skeptical and nosy person I can think of. When something does not feel right to me, that's when I start digging and I find out the truth every single time. I've had so-called friends on my Facebook Messenger that have said, oh, hey, how are you? If you could get $5,000 for free just for being a kind person, how does that sound to you? Just download this app and it'll be sent right to you. Really? Do I have stupid across my forehead? No, I don't. I'm not downloading an app that I have not vetted, because I don't like downloading apps. They take up a lot of space on my phone, which that's the space I use for pictures and videos, mainly of my family, my cats and my tarantulas. And I'm not going to download an app just because somebody wants to give me something for free. Sorry, nothing in this life is free at all, ever. Doesn't work that way. And yeah, maybe you're going to get $5,000 free money. And then the next time you look in your bank account, you got nothing left. So you have to really use common sense. Don't just automatically assume that people are telling you the truth. just because you may be a truthful person, you really can't expect it from everybody else, because everybody else doesn't have the same morals and values you do. And it can devastate your life financially and emotionally, because these catfishers will insinuate themselves into your life, and when you have no more money to give, they disappear, and then you're broke and broken. So you really need to look out for yourself and your interests. It's never going to be the wrong thing to say no. And if someone who loves you does ask for money and you don't have it, they're going to understand. They're not going to ask you to go into debt and drain your life savings to help them out. Someone who loves you will never do that. So, I just wanted to give a little real talk while I was doing my face routine. And I truly hope someone listens and maybe takes that moment to think next time someone says, hey, can you, send me money, send me a gift card, get a gift card, give me the information on it. Download this app so you can give me cash, send it to a third party, whatever. Don't fall for it, please. It's not worth ruining your life for it. And if you've already retired and your money's all gone, you're going to have to go back to work until you die. And that's not the way things should be. So, all right, guys. Real talk's done for now. I am going to sign off. I thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope y'all have an absolutely wonderful day. Love y'all. Bye.